Good morning, Cleaners Connect. What's up, guys? January 22nd. Got a total of 3 today. And so right now, what I like to do is get up in the morning as the week starts to progress. It's Tuesday, so it's the second day of the week. I will say it's a good position to be as your business starts to grow. It's good where you can really predict how your weeks are going to turn out. So that's a good thing, guys. As your business starts to grow, you can really see how your weeks turn out, how your months turn out. And like I said, as long as you're on the right track, your business will continue to grow as long as you grow with it. So with that being said, what I like to do is get up in the morning, look at my Housecall Pro, see how it's going for the week. This week, I'm trying to gross about 4 to 5 grand. So right now, yesterday we did 3. Kevin, how you doing, Gabe? I did a few yesterday. Kevin did 1. And then for the rest of the week, we got 9 jobs, about 1,700. So that's about 26. So got to get some more jobs booked for that week, which I'm not worried about because it's only Tuesday. So jobs will continue to flow in. But I will say, especially for you new guys starting out, you need to go ahead and get on board. Get with a system that can track your jobs. Get with a system that you can see. I love your videos. Thanks, Dave. Get with a system that can track your jobs, track your customers, and that way you know what you're doing. I use Housecall Pro. It's one of those things, guys. It was the first system I jumped on. So to me, I know there's a lot of them out there, but I just don't feel like bouncing back and forth. I had a few of them reached out to me, asked me will I start, and I don't want to get into bouncing back and forth, trying to convert customers over to this one. Hey, Thomas, can't wait to see you soon, man. Good morning. So with that being said, Housecall Pro was the first one that was introduced to me. I love it. My customers love it. But I think there are a few things I think that needs to be tweaked out. Nothing's perfect, as we know. I wish there was a way you could send texts to your customers. Now, I have a system that I use called easytexting.com. I turn a lot of my buddies onto it. You can send texts out. And I'm talking about mass texts, less than 5 cents. So if you have customers like myself, if you don't email, if you don't like to call your customers, you can send them texts. And that's good because when I do that, I do get customers that will respond to those texts and they will book appointments or just follow up. And it's also good. It's just good to hear from them. Housecall Pro does have a postcard system. You can send out postcards. I did it faithfully for almost a year, and I just didn't get the good response that I thought I would, so I stopped doing the postcard marketing. It was crazy because I was giving 10% off to customers who reuse my services, and these same customers would call me back, and I would see these postcards, just laying around the house, but they wouldn't say anything about the 10%. So I don't think the postcard really was the thing that made them call me back. It's just basically, you're not hard to find these days. So I will say that's a good thing about being on the internet, being on Facebook, Google. You're not hard to find. Sometimes people, they might not remember you, but when they see maybe a company name or they see your van or your profile, sometimes, oh yeah, that's the guy who I use. That's the company that I use. So with that being said, I'm not really a guy who really just follows up with my customers. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, nor it's a good thing, but that's one of the things I really don't focus on is follow-ups. The only time I really follow up is like maybe the next day or the day after, especially dealing with new customers, just to make sure they're happy with the services. And I think a lot of customers appreciate that, but just following up 6 months, 3 months, I don't do it. Because like I said, I feel like customers, if they want to find you, they will. And my business is at the point I have enough repeats and referrals. So with that being said, guys, when you start out, you need to find a system. And like I said, it's a lot of them. A lot of them out here that we do silent voicemail calls. It's cool, Carlos, silent voicemail calls. I see silent, huh? I see what he's talking about. But there's a lot of platforms out here that you can use that you can keep basically your customers in. And like I said, I love Housecall because I can see the last time I cleaned for the customer, how much I charged them, what date we did it. It keeps all their information. Now, one thing I will say, what I like to do is compare months to months. So, for example, I can go back last year. And it's a whole lot easier to use on the desktop than your phone. Just changing the dates. So last year, no, it's not right. 31st. So last January, did a little bit over 11,000. With 50 jobs. So that was January. So it looked like this January is going to be a whole lot better. It's gross wise. So we're on the right track for this January. So again, January, February, also September is usually my slower months. I'm not going to compare my months to anybody else's months because we're all different. But January, especially February, it does definitely get slower. And then also September, because a lot of kids go back to school, parents just, getting back in routine of spending, money on kids going back to school, things like that. So it's good that you can go back with these systems and these platforms and see month to month, from year to year, how your business is growing, how it's progressing. Another thing I wish too that Housecall Pro would do, from from last January, as you guys can see, I can see every customer that I did last January. Okay, now this is also a good way. Keeps freezing video. If my video is freezing, guys, it must be on Facebook end. Is the video freezing, guys? So back to what I was saying is, another thing that I wish Housecall Pro would do is that, I can pull up every customer from last year of this month and see which customers I did last year in January. So I can see every customer that I did last January. Okay, so my video is not freezing. It must be on Tommy's part. But this is the thing that confuses me with Housecall Pro. So let's say, for example, this is all the customers from last January. I'll pull this up. This is my little one. Look at her. Look, she's asleep. She's still in the bed. She'll probably get up. Chloe will probably get up around probably about 10 o'clock. Chloe? See, she won't even answer me. She just sleeping like a baby. All right, so thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Mike. So the thing about Housecall Pro, another thing that really kind of bothers me is that I can go to a customer from last year. I can go look at all my jobs from January. But the thing about it is, when I click one of these jobs that I did from last year, because this way, if I really wanted to, I can reach out to these customers a year later. So if I reach out to all these customers, I did 50 customers last year, and that way too, I can see which customers will repeat, which customers were new customers. But when I click on invoice, okay, so watch this, guys. When I click on invoice, it takes me to that customer's screen to show me. You guys might can't see it because of the camera, but this is just the job that I did. Did a total of 5 areas for $220. It shows me the customer's address, their phone number, you know, everything that I did for that customer on that date. Now, when I go back, so if I hit, if I hit the back arrow or if I hit schedule, let me see. This is okay. So when I hit schedule, it takes me to my current schedule. If I hit dashboard, it restarts the whole platform all over from scratch. So that's the only thing that irritates me about Housecall Pro, is that if I go to a specific month or a specific week, and if I want to see those customers that I did in that month or week, it starts the whole system over. So maybe we can reach out to them and see if they can help us out on that. If it's a way where you can pull up your database from a month or from a week, and you can see and keep it up without refreshing the whole screen, because that would be a good way if you wanted to text all your customers at one time. You know, you can write down all their phone numbers, but this way, guys, it would just be an all-day job going back every month to see. And even like, for example, so right now it's just bringing me to my current calendar. So you can see I got 3 jobs today. So these are the 3 I got today, and these are all 3 customers today. They have private. Okay, I'll probably call them too. So all 3 customers today are all repeat customers. So I got 3 repeat customers today. So that's the only thing about it, guys, is that yes, it is good to have one of these platforms in front of you. It's really good to have these platforms to see how your business is growing. Like I said, you can always go back, see what customers you did, your repeat customers, how your month to month looks, your week, how your week is turning out. So like I said, right now, this is already a, I want to say 17. So it's like a $2,500 week already. It's only Tuesday, so I think I'm gonna hit that 4 to 5 grand gross this week, which is good, especially for the January. So and then again, I love the home screen. You know, it shows your estimates, your jobs. Like I like the jobs by tag. Like I got my jobs by tag. So I got a few customers. Me and my buddy Chad was talking about this. I got a few customers that say do not service again, cheap. So those customers, I have them tagged. So if they call me or if I see them in the system, I know not to service that customer. Either shoot them the voicemail or just tell them I'm not going to do it, and I'll refer them to someone else. Because again, I'm not in business, and neither should we be in business trying to please and work for everybody. So guys, I do, like I said, I like Housecall Pro. It's not the perfect system. I don't think any of them are perfect, but what I do wish is there is a way where when you go to a certain month, you can keep that screen up to see all those customers that you served that month. And that's the only problem that I have with it. Every time you click on a customer, it refreshes the whole screen and takes it back to the home screen. So other than that, guys, I'm up. This is what I do. Just kind of check on my week, see how my week is going. Maybe if I can get a way, I can scrape those customers from month to month. Maybe I'll find a way where I can text those customers at the end of the month, especially with the business season coming in. Well, I will say this, you know, we're almost out of January. January is the 22nd, and then we got February, which is the shortest month of the year. And then once March get here, guys, it's back. I mean, it's just back home run, you know, for the next 6 months straight. So that's one thing about this industry. You know, if you can make it through those slow months, and I do see a lot of guys struggle through those slow months. So, guys, this is really the good time to start figuring out how you want to build your business, what you need to do to your business when those slow months come around. You're not, you know, sitting around biting your fingernails because you don't know where your next job or your next income is coming from. So the good thing about my business is that I've gotten to a point where my business has turned into a solid foundation of repeats and referrals. So like I said, I got 3 jobs a day. They're not much. I got 3 jobs a day, totaling about maybe $600. But does $600 I wouldn't make if I didn't have those repeat customers, because everything I got today is repeat customers. Yesterday we had 3. Well, actually no. 1, 2. Yeah, we did 3 jobs yesterday. Had 2 new had 4, but one of my customers, she was a repeat customer. She had to reschedule because her parents came in. But yesterday we did 3. I did 2. Kevin did 1. I did 1 new customer and then a repeat customer. And then Kevin did a new customer. So guys, you know, when those slow months come around, you really need to find out why you're slow. If you're starting out, if it's like you've been in business for a few years, it's totally understandable. But again, that doesn't mean when it's slow, you shouldn't be working on your business, trying to, you know, again, have these platforms in front of you. You can see how your business is growing. You can reach out to your customers that you've done in the past. And also, too, you can remarket to those same customers. So that's why I like Housecall Pro. I'll probably give them a call this week, find out if it's a way when I pull up a customer or pull up a month, I can keep that month up and I can go through and see which customers will repeat, which customers were new customers, and remarket to my customers through text messages. I like remarketing my customers through text. So that's it, guys. So I got a few hours on my hand before I leave out. My first job is at around 11. They're all local jobs, very close to where I live. So I'll probably leave out of here about 10:30. Might go fill up on some propane, and that's about it. So got a few new cleaning agents that my buddy DeAndre at Soap Daddy sent me. He sent me this one called No Cap. I've been using his GOAT. I ordered another GOAT. GOAT is a great product. I've been using it, especially on those carpets are not really heavily soiled, and I like it because I don't have to use it with the rinse. I can just use it with plain water, and the results are awesome. So that's about it, man. So continue to work on my week. I don't really start answering my phone till 9 o'clock, so that's why I don't have my Bluetooth in. And that's it, man. So I take advantage of every opportunity that comes to me. Google my business now, where you can upload videos, you can offer specials, you can offer discounts, and you can just offer services. So I take advantage of that, uploading videos, also putting videos up on Facebook every day. And just let the rest do its, you know, just come in on its own. So, but all right, guys, that's it. Courtney Truman Steamers. See what's going. It's a beautiful day today. So, nice day today. So, you guys will see me later when I jump in the van. And hopefully Chloe will get up. She sleeps like she's some damn queen or something. Chloe, are you gonna get up? It's my baby. Let her get her rest. Get your rest, mommy. It's my baby. It's my baby girl. Chloe, it's time to get up. I guess not. All right, guys. It's going to do it. I'll see you guys in the next one.